Hey everybody, this is Try Dying to Live here. We're going to play a little bit of Kerbal Space Program. We are playing on version, actually I'm going to cancel this right here. We're playing on version 14, experimental number 4. Of course, a couple of days ago the experimental version went down, added persistence. I've got a couple ships out here, got some debris. One of those is one that I said I was going to do right off the bat, which is, and I haven't named these. I have to remember to name these. And this has got our heroes in it, and it's actually our geosynchronous orbit. I have a geosynchronous orbit up there. It looks pretty good. I got a little wobble on it, not too bad. But we're right above the space station. And the other one, I remember not to hit in flight. The other one is landed on the Mun, but it's got some problems. Hopefully it doesn't fall over when I do this. I had a... What? Oh, careful. Careful. Alright. Oh, it just fell over. It really did break. Oh, you see that? When I left it, it was actually standing upright still, so... Had a little jitter when we brought back. That's alright. Excuse me. Just clearing my throat here. Alright, so I had a little trouble landing this, and so today we're going to do a rescue mission. Alright, we're going to leave that there. We're going to do sort of a rescue mission. I just did air quotes if you couldn't tell. Not that we can actually rescue these guys, but we're gonna try and see if we can in fact make it over and land next to that downed ship there. Now I had a little trouble landing that ship. I apparently am how to practice with landing, because I had 3 issues where they almost died, and then obviously now they're stuck there. One issue, oops, I probably should build this properly. One issue was that when I came out of warp, I was so close to the moon that I was afraid that I was going to smash right into it. I was pretty confident I was going to smash into it, and it was going to be, quite unfortunate. Do I want 1 tank of RCS fuel or 2 tanks? Let's go crazy. Alright, we'll just do. And so anyways, I did had a burn away from the planet, or from the moon, as fast as I could, and I was pretty sure I was going to have to knock off eject the bottom stack and use the lighter stack to burn away, and then have to abort the mission. But I slowed myself down from 70 kilometers down all the way down to 1 kilometer before I was slow enough that I wasn't going to smash into the planet. It was so close. But I just barely made it. And the worst part was I was actually upside down. I mean, I was pointed toward the moon when I actually did that. And so I had to accelerate, turn my rocket on and accelerate toward the moon so that I could get my vectoring engines to flip myself around faster, and then I could burn away from the moon. So that was kind of, intense. And then, let's see here, probably just RCS units, we'll use 6. There we go. And then the other issue was, when I got ready to land, I jettisoned the rest of my rocket, so it was just this top part here with the landing gear. I jettisoned that. I need to make sure I can get these on here. Yeah, there we go. And when I jettisoned it, I forgot to turn the engine off, and it started flying toward me, and as soon as I let it go, I was like, oh no, it's going to hit me. And so I accelerated my rocket a little bit, and then I tried to steer it out of the way, and it hit one of the fins. One of the fins that I used for landing, and flipped it didn't destroy anything, but it flipped the rocket upside down, so I was just a few 100 meters from the surface, and I was facing straight down and falling. And so again I had to accelerate toward, bring my rocket up to maximum speed so I could flip it around really quickly, and then so I survived that, which I didn't think I was actually going to. And when I did that, I was finally able to land, and when I landed too hard and broke a fin off. So that's where we're at. That's how that happened. We'll call this rescue pack, because I've been watching a lot of Go Diego Go with my son. So they got the rescue pack. Anyways, we're going to use, last time we used the winglets, that's kind of the old one. We're going to try to use the landing strut. Now the landing strut is, it has a cool animation, and that's about all it's got going for it, to be honest with you. Like, this one is actually lighter and has less drag, and has better maximum temperature, but the landing leg, you know what, let's use it because we have it. So we're going to try this out, put it low. Hopefully that's enough to catch ourselves. Hopefully. It probably is good enough. Alright, and we need to add this here. Let's see here. I need to move this to here. Oops. Move this to here. Move this down here. And then we'll actually put a stage here for landing so that we can put these down. That'll look pretty cool. Alright, I'm going to finish up this rocket and I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. We have our ship. We have our crew, Burry, Dilstead, and Bobson. They're going to be our rescuers today. We've got our ship. You can see that we have the method where we use for 8 around the outside, where we use 2 radial decouplers. I've taken to another level where we actually have another set of 8 rockets around the outside. It just gives us a little extra power. We're a little wobbly, not a big deal. It's a night flight, nice clear night, because there's well, there's no clouds in the game yet. There will be eventually, I'm sure. But kind of sad news, you guys. You may not know, but 14 experimental number 4 is going to be the last public experimental ever. Unfortunately, there's been some problems. You see, when the version came out, because people were so excited about the persistence and all the new features, when a experimental version came out and it was buggy, some people apparently were less than nice about the problems. Now, obviously, we've pointed out some bugs from time to time, but the thing is, the game isn't just... Oh, we gotta get rid of these. Goodbye, guys. The game is not just like in an alpha or a beta state. It really is more like an alpha state than a beta state. It's not just like in an alpha state. It's an alpha state with experimental code in it. Alright? It's not like, you know... It's not like, you know, oh look, here's our released product. It's like, not only is this buggy, you know, often changed code, but it's buggy, often changed code that probably won't work. But some people didn't quite get that, and so it's really unfortunate that, you know, even though there's probably a large number of people who play the game and go, oh, there's a problem here or a problem there, and, you know, but that's okay, you know, it's alright, we enjoy it anyway. There's a small number of people who, you know, can ruin it for all of us, and it's really sad, to be honest with you guys. Really, really is, and I understand it too, because I catch it sometimes on my YouTube channel. You know, most of you guys are absolutely spectacular, right? You're like, oh, great video, or, you know, if there's something better I could do, this design here with the 8 on the outside, even though I came up with that, it was really inspired by you guys giving advice on the best way to fix the Moonlander when the Moonlander was having trouble. But there's sometimes some people are just, you know, I don't know if it's they're trying to be or they don't mean to be, but they can be kind of cruel, and so sometimes I read a comment and I'm just like, oh, that's really harsh. Where did that come from? I don't, and you know and I try to always like do the best. Like if somebody tries to say something mean to me, I'm usually like, oh, that's funny. You know, you're trying to troll me or whatever. But sometimes it can really get on. And I've seen other YouTubers talk about talking on their channels about, you know, hurtful comments, and the thing is, guys, we are the community for Kerbal Space Program. We are what we make it. If we want to make this, you know, kind of a hurtful game where it's like, you know, well, it's sort of like if you've ever played a lot of really popular games on Xbox Live, and you hear the chatter and it's pretty harsh, and you're just like, why would you talk to somebody that way? Like, I'm not gonna go down the street and see somebody and be like, hey, your mom's ugly and stupid. I mean, obviously the words are a lot more hateful for that. I don't want to spread that kind of stuff around. So, but you get the idea of just being mean to people they don't even know, and it's like, why would you want to spread that around? So anyways, what I want to get at is, guys, we make the community what it is. If you want the community to be awesome and amazing, be encouraging, be helpful, be nice. It's okay to disagree with people, because I see stuff all the time and I'm like, no, I don't think that's the case. And you know what I do when, for example, if I see somebody say, oh, this is the best way to do something, I think, well, that may not be the case. And you know what I'll do? I'll go out and I'll say, oh, I'm gonna see if that's the case, if it's true or not, and I'll test something out maybe. And hey, sometimes I'm like, you know what? They are right. I learned something today, and that's all right. And sometimes I'm like, oh, I was right. It was best. And so I can come back and say, hey, you've got a good idea there, but I want to give you this idea too, because I think this is a pretty cool improvement or something like that. And it's all about the way you say it, because you can still disagree with somebody and still be polite. And it's all about, community. I see that a lot on Minecraft forums, is with redstone and things like that. People will say, well, you can make this more compact, There's this crazy little trick that you don't know, obviously, so clearly I'm way better than you. And it's like, it's not about who's better. We're just having fun. These are video games, And so the biggest thing, guys, is just remember, you get to make and choose whether or not this game is awesome. I mean, you really do get to take a part in this, whether or not people enjoy playing the game. Because one of the things that I try to do with these videos is I try to make it so that people can, okay, we gotta find the moon here real quick, that people can enjoy the videos. They can learn stuff. I try not to assume that you automatically know stuff, and I'm trying to be helpful here. I'm trying to make the community better. I'm trying to make people's rockets better. You guys, most of you, probably like 95% of you guys are at least absolutely spectacular. You guys give me great ideas. You encourage me. You guys are the reason why I make these videos. And so, most of you guys, you're awesome. I absolutely love you guys. Every time I get a comment, I read it. Most of the time they make me smile, but be careful with what you say, because sometimes, even though you don't mean to say something mean, sometimes it can be taken that way. And so that's my encouragement to you guys, to make the Minecraft community a little better. All right, so I'm gonna get this thing ahead and get our transfer orbit going, and I'll be right back. All right, we got our transfer orbit going here. I got some debris. Love that debris. Very excited about that debris. Probably too excited about the debris. Also, we are going to go a little bit beyond, because I'm going to try to do an orbit so I can pick my landing a little easier, hopefully. And also coming up, which is pretty cool, I think, is we're actually going to be coming right up on, I don't think we'll be able to see it. Oh, that's a speck. I don't think we'll be able to see it. Should be right out here somewhere. Somewhere around here is our geosynchronous spaceship. I can't look up. That is one thing I don't like, is I can't look up very well. That's all right. But yeah, we just went past it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get our orbit going here, and you can see our little ship right here. We'll probably end up having to do an orbit or two. I want to make sure that we can go over the top of it, and then hopefully do a nice orbit. Oh, yep, looks like we'll be able to orbit. All right. So the goal is orbit, and then kind of approach it. Actually, do I not have a? I don't have a sphere of influence anymore. Oh, there it is. Okay. We'll orbit, and then hopefully pick a point, correct our orbit, and then work that out. And so I'll be right back once we have an orbit. All right, we have our orbit, so we can kind of start to aim ourselves a little bit. We're actually on pretty much the opposite, more or less. Not quite. 3/5 opposite, whatever. Anyways, our apoapsis is at 85. Our paraapsis is at just under 6 kilometers, by the way. And we are actually pretty far off from our rescue mission. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm gonna try to fix our orbit, and so we'll go to the para-apsis, and then we'll try to correct the orbit by, while we're slowing this down. I want to bring this down a little bit lower, and probably move our apoapsis or para-apsis back and forth a little bit while correcting. And so I think, let's see here, I think I need to burn, let's see here. It's hard to visualize. Let me rotate my nav ball here. I think we need to go burn on, I think this side? I don't know, let me figure this out. Alright, I think I'm trying to figure this out. So when I'm here, I need for this to go up, so I need to go down here, which means if I'm going with the planet, if I'm going this way with the planet, then I need to turn this way. So if I do this, looking at the moon, I need to turn, let's see here, this way. Is this right? That looks right. Alright, so we'll burn over this way. But I do want to go backward a little bit, so we'll burn this way. And double check, make sure I'm not actually facing that. Okay, let's try that on for size. See what happens then. Watch our orbit. Okay, you're coming down. I'm going to stop burning toward there. We're just going to lock this. Here we go. Alright, are you correcting? Which way are you going? Whoa, 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 actually. I actually moved that down. So we're actually doing this. So what I need to do, actually here, so then do I need to burn up? Was that working? Let's try this again. Let's see what works. Okay, so actually that was wrong. Okay, that was wrong, everyone. That's okay. See, it's okay to be wrong. It's okay. So what we're going to do is spin this around and we'll fix this. Trial and error. So I actually need to blast toward the direction I want to go. Well, especially if we're at like a 90 degree, sort of 90 degree twist. Alright. My cat's making noise. She's... darn. Alright, I think I got this figured out this time. We're starting to move this up. Apoapsis is kind of coming up, but that's not a big deal. We can fix that. How with our fuel? Got enough fuel. Not a ton of fuel. Alright. I need to go this way a little bit more. See if we can't get rid of that. Yeah. And are we doing? Alright. X. Alright, I think we should be over the landing spot. Noisy, noisy kitty day. I think she just needs some pets. I'll have to pet her later. Alright. Let's see if we can do this. Alright. So now we're facing totally the wrong way. And since it's on this side, you probably can't see anything because it's kind of dark. But let's go ahead and face toward a retrograde. That's, oh, here we go. Here's our retrograde, and we'll start burning ourselves out of orbit. Alright. Alright. Come on, rocket. When the longer your rocket is, this one's a little longer because I have some extra stages right here. The longer your rocket is, the harder for it to... okay. So that's doing pretty good. That looks about... yeah, let's see here. I'm lining up these two lines right here to figure out, and so that's pretty much over the spot. And then we'll actually drop down here, but as soon as we kind of get over it, we can kind of counter burn. We're only going about 500 meters per second. We're actually going to speed up a little bit, but we can fix that. And our landing site should be ahead. I don't know if I can actually be able to see it. They increased the distance, it seemed, from 20 kilometers to I think 100 kilometers. I think it was, but I don't know if we'll be able to see it. I don't know where it's actually at compared to where we're at. Oh, it's a little ways away, so we'll actually start zipping ahead a little bit. see if it'll pop on the screen. If it pops on the screen and we can see it, it makes things a lot easier. Is the Earth rising up? Looks cool. Slow this thing down. Turn the SAS off. Line that up. That looks pretty good. Alright. Lock that in there. Try not to change our trajectory too much, but I do want to slow us down a little bit. Because I do want to be low enough that I can see, you know, our landing site. And so what we'll do is I'll watch this, and I don't want it to, you know, land right here because we will have to slow ourselves down some. So I want it to, you know, come out here and we can adjust. How's our fuel? Fuel looks good. Does this look good still? That looks good still. Where's our apoapsis at? Still the same. And I'm trying to get myself low so as we're cruising over the top here, it's nice and easy to see. There's a small stutter when there's auto-saving. Not something terribly bad. Probably could use some sort of a threading thing to help it out, but it's not terrible. Probably what it has to do is stop the game, figure out where everything's at, and autosave. The game does apparently have a quick save feature. I have not used that yet. Because, you know what, I'm a man and I don't need quick save. Alright, maybe I do need quick save, but... See, right now would be the time to quick save, because I'm, you know, should be able to land this, but I could just crash horribly. And I haven't tested this design yet, so it could be, you know... This may actually not... We may actually need a second rescue mission to pick up everybody. You know, we'll just have like a whole parking lot out here. Alright, do you see what I see? Alright, slow down. That's pretty cool. It looks like we're heading right over the top of it. That's really cool. Let's see here. I think, okay, so we're heading at 400 meters per second, have plenty of fuel. I think what I'm going to try to do is kind of go over the top of this, come out right here, and then just, maybe right here, and just slam on the brakes, and so I can just drop straight down on it, and then translate with the RCS units. Hopefully I don't drop, hopefully I don't drop this on top, because that would be embarrassing. Alright. This is one of those things where you've never done it before, and you can sort of picture what you're supposed to do, but you're not quite sure what to do because there's no written rule on it. Kind of like when I was trying to figure out how to adjust the orbit, and I was doing it every way wrong. It's kind of like there's no rule on it yet, so you have to figure it out. I think the best way for adjusting the orbit is to go 90 degrees of where your target is, and then point in the direction, and I think that will fix it just fine. Alright, so we're getting closer. Do we have a distance yet? I can... Oh, 42 kilometers away. It's pretty close. I'm going to start correcting myself here so that I can head toward... lock this in. I don't really have a goal for how close I am. I want to be within, you know, reasonable distance, but I don't quite have a goal for, you know, like a you know, 100 meters or something like that, or 5 meters or something, but, you know. Alright. Bring our speed down. We want this angle here just to be like, boom. So we need to drop a lot of speed right now. I can't angle to see it. Alright, how are we looking here? Oh, we're just coming over it. I need to... Nope, not this way, not this way. I need to adjust just a little bit because I want to correct it this way. Coming over the top? Yeah, we'll have to burn until the end of this. And hopefully my goal is just kind of be straight over the top of the rocket, or over our you know, our goal. I probably won't have any fuel left over, and I hope to use a lot of RCS unit fuel. X, alright. Alright, so we're doing pretty good here. We'll go ahead and continue this burn here. Because we're almost straight over it, so we want to get rid of all of our lateral speed as much as possible. Alright, that's done. Get rid of those. Alright. Alright, lock. It's kind of squirrely. What's going on here, squirrely guy? A lot of mess. That's hopefully going to explode and not be so messy. Alright, where's our thing at? Alright, sort of over the top of it. Slow ourselves down. I'm actually going to... Come on, don't lock. My frame rate's kind of low, and I don't know if it's related to the moon or what. I'm going to look at my hard drive light. My hard drive light's running. Yeah. Let's get rid of some lateral speed here. Coming down pretty fast. Yeah, we won't flip out the... Alright. Oop. I'll click lock as an autosave. Alright. I need to figure out where my windows are. They're right here. I'm actually going to spin this thing around here so it's like this. Alright. Where's my windows at? There they are. Turn my RCS on. Sorry. Oops. Whoa, whoa. Why are you spinning? You need to stop spinning. Where are my windows at? Oh, it's going to be harder. Alright. You need to start burning this way. Alright, just a few thousand feet from the surface. Need to slow myself down quite a bit more. And we'll start translating over. My keyboard is telling me that I'm pushing too many keys at the same time. It's going beep, beep, beep. Speed up. I need to get rid of some of that speed there. Continue to move over. Alright. Where's our target at? Is that it? Oh wait. Oh shoot, I can't tell which is one. That's rescue untitled spacecraft debris. Is that my ship? Where's my ship at? I've lost it. Please tell me you're it. Oh, that should be my debris. Okay. Hey. Nope. There we go. Where's my windows at? This is rather difficult. Alright, this way. And up and stop. Gotta watch my fuel. I'm gonna use H as well. I'm using 3 keys. Stop telling me I'm pushing too many keys. I'm not pushing too many keys. Alright, floating around here. Need to go this way. Nope, this way, this way. Alright, gotta look at it. Okay, this way. Alright, slow it down this way. We're kind of floating. We're still going up, which is fine. I gotta watch that fuel. Gotta make sure we have enough fuel to get back. Hate to have a third risk or a second rescue mission. Alright, go, go, go. Lock this into place. Down. I need a better keyboard, clearly. Alright, using up my RCS fuel. No, this way, come on. I'll give it a little rockety speed this way. 1,000 feet from the ground, hovering. Need to use this one here. Alright, you can go away. Oh wait, turn my RCS units off here. I need to turn my SAS off, so I need to lock that in there. I'm low on fuel when it comes to takeoff fuel. About a kilometer away from this stuff. Coming down a little harder. I need to keep this button going. There we go. It's hard to tell. Okay. That's good. Oh, there we go. Alright. Oh no, no! Those are my landing thing. Why didn't they come out? Oh no! Oh no! No. Oh. We're so close. We have to abort it because we don't have any landing things. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh. Where did that go? You see it? Oh, there it is. Do we need to abort? Well, let's just go land by it. Okay, I'm having some problems here. Where's my windows? Alright, so I need to go this way. Oh. Okay, my RCS units aren't firing now. Am I out of fuel? Oh, we're out of RCS fuel. Well, sorry guys, you got to stay on there a little longer. Oop, don't go toward the planet. Go this way. There you go. Well, failed rescue mission. We'll have to come back for you guys sometimes. Sorry guys. Good luck. Breathe very shallow. Alright, thanks for watching guys. See you next time.